Alright, welcome back. This is a continuation from the previous episode. We are out to take down the veterans so that BB, has returned. I have gotten BB back from Deadman, and we are now looking for the veteran.
Where are you, BB? My dear BB. Baby. Open fire.
I do know that these guys just keep respawning. Let's go ahead and reload here. Let's put on another. Alright, so let's go ahead and eat one of these guys. Alright, there's the first one. Something with that bell. It's either hurting Sam or it's hurting BB, and it transcribes. It pushes through to Sam. So the first time I encountered the veteran, I lost a lot. I probably had to redo the encounter multiple times. See how well I do in this instance. Armor plate would probably be a good thing to have. Yeah, definitely scan the area as much as you can. It is a battlefield, so there's some on-site procurement of pretty much everything that you're going to need for the encounter. There are crypto buyout mounds, these guys right here. So make sure you collect as many of these things as you can, eat them, and replenish your blood so that you don't go into shock. Alright, and then also keep your assault rifle ammo full. Pick up multiple types of weapons too. Was that the armor plating? Yeah, let's grab that, give myself a little bit of protection. So these instances are the only time you're essentially forced to engage in combat. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and apply this armor plate. Armor plate to my shoulder. Attach the suit. And attach it there. Try to grab me. So I think I've got the shotgun now. Might want to switch over to assault rifle. There we go. don't know if he got like immunity. There we go. Alright, so I'm not quite sure how many times. I don't know, do I need to go take care of that bell? Another armor plating up here at the top, so let's grab that and give myself a little bit more defense. It looks like it's right in the direction of where he went. Let's see if I've got any grenades here. Smoke grenade, repair spray, hematic grenade. See if hematic grenades do anything. Alright, let's eat some of these cryptobiotes. I wanted that armor plating, but it doesn't look like I'm going to get it. I know that he can respawn his guards here. Switch to the shotgun here. Get greedy. That was the third takedown. Alright, just make sure I'm keeping my eyes on my health. Eating cryptobiotes as I need. I know that the blood bags, I believe, auto. I believe they auto-inject. Alright, let's go ahead and put this other armor plating on. Go over here to the cargo. Alright, so we used all these blood bags. I'm not going to be able to like recycle them because I think I lose everything that's inside here. So let's attach this to my other shoulder. Alright, got both the armor platings. I still got a shotgun. I'm going to need to pick up some more ammo, some more cryptobiotes. What was that over there? Okay, definitely need to pick up that assault rifle. Watch where you're walking. Alright, so I've taken the veteran down 3 times. I think I had to take him down 5 times in the first encounter. Are they already on me? Alright, so I've got 20 rounds left in this weapon. Oh, that was the, I need to be over on the assault rifle, so I've got 30 of 180. Let's stick with this weapon. You got a rocket launcher or like RPG? Let's reload. Alright, so he's way over there. He's going to probably respawn some support guards. Don't get too greedy. Stay somewhere where you have the ability to... Alright, let's get this guy. Let's run out of the way so I'm not getting caught up in that. Reloading. Oh, I might have got him. Oh, wow. This is a first attempt. The second time I've encountered him in the game. And the first time I had to battle him like 5 times. This one I got through it on the first. based on a lot that I learned on the first encounter. Just making sure I'm picking up a lot of gear. Those armor platings definitely helped.
Maybe this is all my fault. I should never have put you in that prison.
Say, what's it say? What's it say? Oh, it's almost as if those are cupids as well. They have almost, or maybe it was just slowed down to make it look like it was weightless. Only got a B. I'm a great. Ooh, what is that he's carrying? I have no idea what that is. Some part of I don't know. BB's back.
Lou? Lou? How's little Lou doing? No response. Well, look at that. That child's taking a shine to me.
I'm feeling some
You
jealousy.
were out cold, so I had you brought here. You were right. Whatever you did back there returned us to our own world. I put your cargo and gear in your private box. You slept for a whole day, you know. Slept like the dead. I'm already back in Capital Knot. Fragile's beach has been coming in handy. Sam, I owe you an apology. Lou was the name you were going to give your own baby if he'd had made it. I should have pieced it together sooner.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I found some records from 10 years ago. A death, sudden, in the middle of a town. Young woman in the prime of her life. Nobody knew until it was too late. A void out. Her husband, who was a member of Bridges, had dooms. He tried, but he couldn't get to her in time. The whole town was wiped off the map, leaving nothing but a big crater and him. Because he was a repatriate. People wanted answers. Did the man hide his wife's body on purpose? The only survivor was the only suspect. He was easy to blame, and people did. And pretty soon, they were blaming Bridges too. The man felt responsible, so he left. And his wife, who died, her name was Lucy. She'd been pregnant, poor woman. They were going to name their son Lou.
Didn't happen.
But it did. President Strand told me. She talked about you all the time. He didn't have to cut all ties and walk away, she said.
You wanna shut the fuck up?
Calm down, Sam. Take a seat. I told you before about my body. 70% harvested from cadavers. Do you want to know the real reason why? Because the story you've heard is one I made up. The truth is, I'm Frankenstein's monster. Artificial. Grown from pluripotent stem cells. And when that vital spark didn't manifest in all my organs, they replaced the defective ones with those of the dead. I never had a birthday. I'm a soulless meat puppet. No car. A dead man. People born the traditional way have beaches. You have one. BB too. But I have no such connections. No mother. No afterlife. No beach. You see now why I'm so obsessed with it all? Why I joined Bridges? The battlefield. Now that was an awful beach. But strangely, I didn't hate it. Because I knew you were coming for me. I've never felt that before. Connected to someone, anyone. You didn't have to cut all ties and walk away. The president was right about that much.
Wasn't anything to walk away from. It's not like I was ever welcome there.
Come on, even I was welcome. Oh, that. You were holding it. It's an old dog tag, US issue. Wasn't easy prying it out of your hand. Clifford Unger, as you can see. I looked him up in our database. Found a match. He was US Army Special Forces. Fought in Kosovo, Iraq, Afghanistan.
That's him.
Well, that's all I've managed to dig up so far. You must be caked in chiral matter from the battlefield. Time for a shower, I'd say. Oh, I won't be joining you this time. The Die Hardman issue is no longer a concern. I've seen to it that our conversations won't be recorded.
All right. Canteen Hill. Okay, I guess he wants me to go over and look in the mirror. else would you like me to do, Sam, to connect me with some secret cutscene? Oh, it says check on Lou. I think it's always said check on BB before. Alright, let's definitely take a shower.
Sam, do you copy? As you might have suspected, time here stopped while you two were on that battlefield. If my thinking is correct, the dimension to which you traveled is a kind of beach. To explain a little, our bodies, our ha, all occupy the same world, but our souls, our ka, have beaches all their own. These beaches are our beliefs, religion, philosophy, and so forth. As a result, a beach can be anything, and those anythings form a multiverse. However, if many people die at once, their beaches can become entangled, creating a strand field. This phenomenon is exacerbated in wartime by omnipresent feelings of resentment and despair. Beaches are more easily and frequently entangled. On such a beach, exits vanish and experiences cycle endlessly. Picture it like a record player. The needle skips, playing the same phrase again and again. They're fighting a battle that has no beginning or end. Round and round it goes. Now, the battlefield you visited was in Eastern Europe in World War II. Which is strange, given that the man you encountered, Clifford Unger, played no part in that conflict. I can't explain it, but if you can connect me to the chiral network, who knows what we might discover.
Still there, Sam? If so, I have a request. When you're ready, head upstairs to the delivery terminal.
Alright, take on a new order. That's what I'll go ahead and do a number 1, number 2. Again, I've said before in previous episodes, I think if you're going a number 2, you should be able to go to number 1 at the same time, because I think the majority of people do that. They probably don't sit down and do number 1 and then knowing they have to do number 2 and then walk away and come back. Back. Do I get a memory flash? They're back.
Can I help you? Holy shit. John, is that you? What are you doing here? My wife's checked in.
Sounds like Die Hardman.
They don't want to repeat of last year. I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were going to.
Sounded like Die Hardman. Looked like Die Hardman.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
So I do have some missions that are currently ongoing.
The west side of that region is covered by a massive tar belt. Beyond it is Edgenot City, the last bastion of civilization you'll find that far out. It's your final destination. Once you use the Cupid to connect it, the chiral network will span the entire continent. The rebirth of America is so close. And remember, that's where Amelie is being held captive. We need you to bring her home safely. But before you cross the tar belt, there's one more knot we need you to tie. Hartman will help you get it done.
Sam, I'd like for you to bring me a few things. First, the dog tags you took from that soldier. Tuck them away in a pocket so you don't misplace them. Second, Mama's corpse. Her body shows no signs of necrosis, and I, for one, would like very much to know the reason why. Closer study may yield information that could prove instrumental in helping us to overcome the Death Stranding. Suffice it to say, 1 minute remaining. I don't have much time. See to your preparations. I'll be waiting. You'll find an official order on the terminal.
Alright, corpse delivery, Hartman's lab, recover winter clothes. See what this is. Deadman's winter clothes have been scattered about by the supercell. They should be somewhere near the ruined cabin where you met. You need to go and retrieve them for him. Okay, and then deliver corpse. Is this a timed event? Just 50% or less damage. Alright, so let's go do the, let's pick up the winter clothes. And then we'll go to Hartman's lab. I think I have everything I need. I'm just going to be ziplining for the most part, I think. Don't need any of that. And, alright, so there's a ton of stuff here. Weather station, weather station. Medical instrument to Mountain Knot City. Cancel that, so. Highbound Springs to the doctor. Chest set to the craftsman. Lost cargo, disk-based media. This is all in the... Let's go ahead and load all this up. Let's put the floating carrier, let's offload that. Bunch of stuff in here. Don't need the assault rifle. That stuff I can... I do have a, like I said, I don't need that floating carrier. Put back in the private locker. Alright, so let's see. Medical instruments are going to distribution center north of Mountain Knot. So let's first let's take all this stuff off. The medical instruments I can deliver later. This one's going to the doctor, so let's put this back into the private locker. Alright, so disk-based media goes to the weather station. That should be relatively quick. Lost cargo to the craftsman. I'm going to go ahead and leave that one behind for now. Weather station, that's easy. Weather station easy. Weather station easy. Doctor easy. I used a bunch of blood bags. Chest set was to the craftsman. Alright, everything else should be good to go. Alright.
Order assigned.
go deliver this stuff over to the doctor.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
And I can also go deliver this stuff to the weather station.
Keep on keeping on.
Thanks, Sam. Keep up the good work.
Someone's happy.
Well, I'm glad you're back with me, BB. It's been a long time.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Alright, so we'll jump on the zip lines and move over to the doctor real quick, and then we'll move via zip to the weather station, and then we'll go find maybe we'll go find Deadman's stuff first, and then go to the weather station. So one thing I do also have to make sure that I keep an eye on is the health or overall condition of these structures that I'm placing around. And I do need to disassemble one structure.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
See, this I'm not sure about, so beauty procs. Check evaluations for completed orders. So I don't have that part of the order.
Ah, the porter. Excellent. Excellent. Everything appears to be in perfect condition. Oh, by the way, I came across something I thought you might find useful. You're more than welcome to it.
What do you got for me? The doctor wishes to express his gratitude and giving me these high-capacity blood bags. Do I always get that now? Alright, so I've got 3 things going to the weather station, so first I will...
Do remember not to neglect your health.
I'll go pick up Deadman's lost winter clothes.
Please access delivery terminal for further information.
You know, sometimes I got annoyed by him always saying that, but it reminds me to check. Alright, let's see what he wants. The Mountaineer is pretty simple. Mountain Knot City is definitely simple. These ones are time sensitive. These are urgent. Okay, I could do the antiviral stuff to the Mountaineer, and I could do the cryptobiotes as long as I've got space for it. This order involves a lot of cargo. Completing on foot may prove difficult. Okay. Let's see how much cargo we're talking about here. That seems to be good to go to me. 174. Alright, I do need to get a power skeleton though, in order to make this possible. back into... Oh, I don't have any exoskeleton on at all. Alright, so let's go to the private locker. See if I have any skeletons in here before I make one. Okay, I don't. Let's look at recycling anything that I need to. Nope. Alright, let's fabricate a power skeleton level 2. Alright, let's equip it. Make things easier to walk around. And good to go. Alright, 30 minutes to do those two. The cryptobiotes are going to the edge knot, or sorry, mountain knot. And then I'll go to the Mountaineer. Then I'll go to Deadman. And then I'll go to... I mean, I keep getting new orders, so... But that's why I've got the zip line to make this whole process a little bit faster, or a lot faster. It is a lot faster. I mean, I have to be at least saving myself 20 minutes. Yeah, here you go, IGN. Here's fast travel for you. I mean, this is an entertaining fast travel. I'm going to quickly mention that the reason why I talk about IGN's complaint, they gave it a 6.8 this game, and one of the things they complained about was the fast travel. They gave a minute or two of their 10-minute short video and talked about how fast travel was inconvenient. They had to walk a long distance to get to it. Incorrect, because you can build a private shelter wherever you want and fast travel from there, and these zip lines are another way to fast travel. But they failed to mention that and just called their inability to play the game or unfamiliarity with the game an inconvenience in the design and gave it a 6.8 because of that. Oh, they have the baby. Oh, congrats. Am I going to lose that one that was dropped on the ground? Alright, 404. Standard order delivery educational products. I don't have those yet. I might have left those behind. I need to go pick those up. I do need to conduct some housekeeping.
Thank you for coming.
Congratulations on the baby.
Impressive feat. And I'm not just saying that. I know this place like the back of my hand, and it would have taken me twice as long.
S rank. Where does that push me on the stars? Almost got 4 stars. Yeah, looking at Edge Knot City, which is the final destination from what they're telling me,
By the way, I got you a little something.
it looks kind of small compared to...
Makes your life easier.
I hope it's bigger than it appears, because it just looked like a small add-on section. Mountaineer wishes to custom chiral climbing anchor. Wonder what that one's all about. A homemade chiralium coated. It's interesting. Let's go ahead and hang on my suit right there. Alright, so 3 things for the weather station and 4 things for Mountain Knot City. So let's go to Mountain Knot City.
Here's hoping you don't run into any trouble out there.
Alright, so we'll drop off at Mountain Knot City, then go over to...
Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Alright, I'll come back for you. I don't want to take on too many orders and then not be able to complete some of the things I've already got.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Alright, let's use the zip line and let's get down to Mountain Knot City. Yeah, I need to get that face shield. I think I get it from the Mountaineer. Maybe level 4 or level 5. Because I've gotten some colors for the face shield, but not this one, or not the face shield itself.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
My boots are starting to get to a point where I'm going to need to fabricate some new ones or just put on the ones I'm... Delivery. Alright, so yeah, I'll get that one next.
Hey, Sam. Look, I'm sorry to impose on you once again, but we wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. Wow, how did you get this here so fast? I tell you, you never fail to impress.
Alright, do I get to 4 stars with Mountain Knot City? Nope. Delivery time was increased. So it goes to purple from red. So I'm at probably about my, what, 5th or 6th level on bridge links.
We're going to get through this because of you. Thank you, Sam.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery.
Yeah, let's see what kind of order we have here. Orders for Sam, corpse. Alright, so that one's still one that I'm not gonna quite do just yet. In progress is the winter close. That's going up to his station. Alright, so standard orders. Alright, so we'll do those later. Let's do some bot deliveries. That's gonna almost every time I use a bot delivery, based on its distance, they usually end up getting destroyed cargo.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Alright, so we'll try to use this next 15 minutes of this hour-long episode to push over to Deadman's winter clothes. I may need to make a quick detour to disassemble one of the zipline stanchions or football posts. So I need to create a better zipline network, or just create a better network link. Alright, so up to that one. Alright, so there's that one there, but I have one up here that I need to dismantle. The distance just wasn't far enough. Which I don't know if it'll give me the ability to drop more over there, but we will see. Like this one right here I placed, but it easily connects to that one higher up, which is where I wanted to go. But this one I need to dismantle. Because it's not doing me any good. It's been a while since I've had to worry about BTs. Let's dismantle this thing. The structure will be dismantled. Doing so will free up chiral bandwidth, so that's what I need to do. But will remove the structure from both your world and those of other players. Yes, I do want to proceed. I'm gonna have to make my way. Seems like I can see BTs without crouching down. Normally I have to crouch down to see BTs. Now that I have BT detector, BB, I should be able to cut these umbilicals. And make him not a threat. Alright, so I believe my zip line is right there, so I'm going to walk up this way. I wonder if I destroyed all the BTs in a specific area, would I be able to clear the area? I don't think the time fall would stop, but watch my stamina there. Just take a quick stop. Catch my breath. And continue pushing up here. So I don't know if the chiral network is just, so if I look at this, it's like this area right here, right? So I need to get up here. So I'm wondering whether or not the chiral network is this blue line. So I'm limited to how much I can put within this bandwidth, and then this has its own bandwidth when I cross the blue line. Or if this whole area is, I mean, it's all connected to the chiral network, right? But we'll see. You know what? I'll go ahead and move over to the weather station because it's relatively close by, and we'll call that an episode, and then we'll come back and do Deadman stuff. All right, a couple of quick deliveries. A battle with the veteran. That's going to be it for this episode. I appreciate those that come by during live streams, which I haven't done recently. I may do one of those soon, but the post-editing flexibility is a little bit more flexible for me. So I do appreciate coming by, watching them when they're live streamed, or just watching them when I post them. Check out the other episodes if you want to see the full recording that I've done while I played the game. Every hour that I've played has been recorded. I have edited out when, say, I die and I have to repeat things, so I've edited that out to keep them down to roughly hour-long episodes. And wow, 35,000. So I've got 3 things I'm delivering here.
Here, I got you something. Consider it an expression of my gratitude.
Whoa. 1,000 medals. All right, thank you very much. All right, if you got comments or questions, please leave them in the comment section below and give me some feedback on what you think of the videos, how I can improve. I always appreciate the constructive feedback.
New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further.
Yesterday, time is 57 degrees. Tonight, more clouds covered with a low of 39.